Be me, 27M, software engineer at a mid-sized tech firm in Seattle. Decent salary, 140K a year, but the cost of living is eating me alive. Live in a sterile luxury apartment that costs half my take-home. No hobbies besides gaming and doom scrolling. Social life is non-existent. Think I'm a nice guy, generally quiet, keep my head down. The office is one of those open-plan hellscapes. Exposed brick, free kombucha on tap, bean-bag chairs no one uses. Performative progressivism everywhere. Enter Maya, 25F, new hire in the brand storytelling department. Whatever the hell that means. She's gorgeous in that specific indie corporate way. Oversized blazers, Doc Martens, septum piercing, tote bags with political slogans. First time I see her, she's struggling with the coffee machine. I step in, press the one button she missed. She looks at me with big, expressive eyes. OMG, thank you. Technology is literally violence today. I laugh thinking she's joking. She isn't joking. We introduce ourselves. Her voice is vocal fry perfection. Tells me she's here to decolonize the company's messaging. I nod like a mindless drone. That sounds important, I say. I am already down bad. Weeks go by. We start taking lunch breaks together. I learn her entire worldview in 45-minute increments. She is a radical feminist, anti-capitalist eco-warrior who works for a tech company funded by venture capital, who orders Amazon packages daily to the office front desk. I ignore the contradictions because she smiles at me. She tells me about her dating life. It's a disaster zone. She only dates soft boys or male feminists. Complaint of the week. Kevin said he supports women but didn't pay for my Uber home. It's about equity, not equality. I listen, I absorb. I become her emotional sponge. I start thinking I'm different. I actually respect her. I start doing favors. Hey op, my laptop is lagging, can you fix it? I spend 2 hours cleaning her drive and updating drivers. Hey op, I don't know how to use Excel, can you help with this spreadsheet? It's her entire quarterly report. I do the whole thing. Formulas, pivot tables, graphs. She presents it to her boss. Gets praised for her data-driven insights. Doesn't mention me. Later she texts me. We killed that, teamwork makes the dream work. Sends a heart emoji. The heart emoji is the highlight of my month. We start hanging out outside of work. Strictly platonic, but in my head, we're building a foundation. We go to a vintage market. She finds a denim jacket for $200. I love it, but I'm so broke until payday. She looks at me. It's so hard existing in a system designed to keep creatives poor. I feel a pang of guilt for my engineering salary. I can get it for you, I say. Call it a late birthday present. Her birthday is in 6 months. She squeals. Op, you are literally the best ally ever. Ally? That word stings a bit, but I take it. She wears the jacket to a date the next night with a guy she met on Bumble. Tells me about it on Monday. He was awful. He held the door open for me, which is benevolent sexism, implying I'm weak. I make a mental note, don't hold doors. 2 days later, he didn't walk me to my car, chivalry is dead, men are trash. I am confused. I am walking on eggshells trying to be the perfect modern man for her. Months pass. I am effectively doing her job and mine. I write her emails. I format her presentations. I listen to her rant about the patriarchy for hours. She calls me her work husband. I hate that term, but it implies a bond. Company Christmas party is coming up. It's a black tie affair at a downtown hotel. I decide this is it. I'm going to ask her to go as my actual date, not just colleagues. I buy a new suit, get a haircut that costs more than $20. I approach her desk. She's crying, full-on sobbing into a tissue. Maya, what's wrong? It's my landlord. He's raising rent. I can't afford it. I'm going to be homeless. She is not going to be homeless. Her parents live in Connecticut in a house with a name, but she's distressed. I need to find a roommate or move out in 2 weeks. My heart stops. This is fate. I have a 2-bedroom apartment. I use the second room for storage gaming. Maya, you can move in with me. She stops crying instantly. Really? Yeah, I mean until you get back on your feet. You don't even have to pay rent. Why did I say that? Why am I such a pathetic simp? She jumps up and hugs me. Op, you're saving my life. This is mutual aid in action. She moves in that weekend. Takes over the entire apartment. Her plants are everywhere. Her crystals are on my gaming PC. Her cat Bell Hooks pees on my rug. It's a protest against confinement, she says. I say nothing. Living together is interesting. She is messy. Dishes pile up. Domestic labor is a trap women have fallen into for centuries, she says. So I do the dishes. I do the laundry. I cook. She sits on the couch, scrolling TikTok, posting videos about healing her inner child. I am paying for the food, the rent, the internet, the utilities. She is saving her money for experiences. Experiences like a trip to Chilum with her girlfriends. She comes back tan and glowing. I am pale and exhausted. I missed you, she says, tossing me a bag of coffee beans she bought at the airport. We need to talk about boundaries though, she adds. I felt like you were texting me too much while I was away. It felt controlling. I texted her twice. Once to ask if she landed safely. Once to tell her the cat threw up. I'm sorry, I say. I didn't mean to be toxic. It's okay. Unlearning possessiveness is a journey. She pats my hand. Then she drops the bomb. So I met someone in Chilum. My stomach drops through the floor. Oh, his name is Jax. He's a DJ and a spiritual coach. Of course he is. He's coming to visit next week. Can he stay here? I am paralyzed. My brain is screaming no. My mouth says, I guess so. Jax arrives. He is 62, ripped, covered in tribal tattoos. He smells like patchouli and weed. He calls me Chief. He eats my food. He drinks my scotch. He sleeps in the room I gave Maya. The walls are thin. I hear everything. I put on noise-canceling headphones and blast death metal. I lie in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering where I went wrong, wondering why being respectful, supportive, and generous makes me invisible, while Jax, who called her babe and slapped her ass 5 minutes after meeting her, gets everything. Maya is glowing. He's so in touch with his primal masculine energy, she tells me in the kitchen. I thought you said masculinity was toxic. She rolls her eyes. Nuance op. Learn it. There's a difference between toxic patriarchy and divine masculine protection, right? The difference is six-pack abs and a jawline. Jack stays for 2 weeks. He leaves a mess, breaks my coffee grinder, leaves without saying thank you. Maya is heartbroken when he leaves. She spends 3 days in bed. I bring her soup. I listen to her cry about how intense their connection was. He just gets me. He sees my soul. He saw a free place to stay and a warm body, Maya. But I don't say that because I am a coward. A week later at work, performance reviews are coming up. Maya is stressed. I haven't done anything this quarter because of the emotional turmoil. She hasn't done anything because I stopped doing her work while Jax was here. I need a huge favor. What? Can you write my self-evaluation? And maybe fudge the numbers on the campaign engagement. This is fraud. This is a fireable offense. Maya, I can't lie on the metrics. They audit that stuff. Her face changes. The sweet, vulnerable girl vanishes. The cold corporate climber appears. Wow, okay. I thought you were an ally. I thought you cared about uplifting women in tech. I do, but no, you don't. You just want to sleep with me. That's what this is, isn't it? I freeze. You've been nice guying me this whole time. Hovering. Paying for things to create a transactional obligation. It's predatory op. I am stunned. The accuracy of the accusation mixed with the hypocrisy of her using me is nauseating. I let you live in my apartment for free, I whisper, and you hold that over my head. That is financial abuse. My blood turns to ice. I realize in that moment that I am not a person to her. I am a resource that has malfunctioned. I'm not writing your review, Maya. She glares at me. Fine, watch what happens. She storms off. I go home, she's not there. She stays at a friend's place that night. The next day, I get called into HR. Maya is there, tears streaming down her face. The HR rep, a woman I've known for 3 years, looks at me with disgust. Maya has brought some serious concerns to our attention. Harassment, creating a hostile work environment, inappropriate financial pressure. They have screenshots. Screenshots of me offering to pay for things. Screenshots of me asking where she is. Taken out of context, I look like a stalker. We take the safety of our female employees very seriously. I try to explain. She lives in my apartment. I pay her rent. I do her work. So you admit to using financial leverage to coerce her. I am drowning. Nothing I say matters. The narrative is set. We are placing you on administrative leave, pending an investigation. I walk out of the building. My hands are shaking. I go home. Maya is there packing her bags. I'm moving out, she says coldly. You ruined my career, I say. You ruined it yourself by being a creep, she shoots back. I'm staying with Jax. He's flying me out to LA. He's unemployed, Maya. He's an artist. You wouldn't understand. She leaves, takes the coffee maker I bought, takes the vintage jacket, leaves the cat. I look at the cat. The cat looks at me. Meow, it says. I sit on the floor. I check my email. My access to the company servers is cut. I check Instagram. Maya has posted a story, a selfie with tears in her eyes. Caption, speaking my truth today. Surviving workplace harassment is hard, but I am strong. # believe women survivor. 500 likes in 10 minutes. Comments, so brave queen. We stand with you, name and shame him. I feel sick, but then a strange clarity washes over me. I am free. I don't have to listen to the rants anymore. I don't have to pretend to care about astrology. I don't have to hide my video games. I look at my bank account. Without her expenses, I have so much money. I look at the cat again. You're getting a new name, I tell it. I name him Spock. 2 weeks later, I'm fired. Not a culture fit. I sign the severance package. It's generous because they want me to go quietly. I take the money. I sell the luxury apartment lease. I move to a cheaper city. Get a fully remote job for a startup. No HR department, just code. 6 months pass. I am healing. Actually healing, not TikTok healing. Hitting the gym, eating meat, saving money. One night, I get a notification. It's a text from a number I deleted. It's Maya. Hey op, I know things ended weirdly, but I'm back in Seattle. Jax turned out to be a narcissist. He stole my credit card. I'm literally shaking. I have nowhere to go. I miss our talks. I miss my best friend. Are you around? I stare at the screen. I remember the HR meeting. I remember the financial abuse accusation. I remember the divine masculine. I type a response. Sorry, who is this? Send. Block. Put the phone down. Spock jumps into my lap. I scratch behind his ears. I open a cold beer. I open Steam. Life is peaceful. Life is quiet. It's not Italy. It's not a romance movie. But it's mine. And for the first time in years, my bank account is full. And my apartment is empty of hypocrisy. Sometimes the only winning move is not to play. I take a sip of beer. Feels good, man.